Hey, what's up? Um, haven't done one of these in like a week or so. Um, I've been meaning to, but I've kept forgetting. Um, I don't think I did any recently just because like there was nothing really. I think I do these when I'm having a stressful time, but I'll try to sum up the week. Um, so Ellie and Eris are fully into Warhammer, I think now, and they both started painting. Um, Caleb was excited about that. He started sharing his paints for minis, and Ellie did like 10 models in one night, which was crazy. Oh no, he did 13 models in a night. Still crazy. Um, um, we got Eris a big army of Eldar because he likes elves, and yeah, I hope he had fun. He played. We played, and like I was helping um kind of coach Eris how to play while he played against Ellie, who has been studying how to play for like 2 or 3 weeks now, so he's got everything down already. But we played a game, and me and Eris ended up losing, but it was mostly down to dice rolls. It was anyone's game. And then after that, I played a game against Dave with Tyranids in my chaos stuff, and he fielded pretty big guys, and I wasn't anticipating that, and I didn't really focus on the big guys, so I lost that round. Warhammer, but it's all right. I've already got strategies maybe on how to combat that next time I play. So um, um, what did I do this weekend? Or what did I do over the week? I don't remember. I've been just listening to podcasts really and just thinking, oh, so Charles, Eris's cousin, wants to DM a deep space campaign in the future. So I'm making a character that's like a robot who has a ship, or he's not really a robot, but he's got a human brain, and he used to be human, so he augmented his entire body to basically be like mechanical, except for a few fleshy parts that still exist, like half of his face and like part of his arm, but the rest is basically entirely mechanical, and he doesn't have legs. He just has like kind of like a bunch of mechanical spider legs, like a bunch of them, like 20 probably. And he just wears a cloak, and he worships machinery, and he has a ship which he worships basically like a god. Um, he sees it as a sacred and holy place, and I like that. And his voice kind of sounds like this, and I really like him. And like, Caleb made a character. His name is Elias. Eris's character is named Ziriel. Amy's character is named Heracles. Ellie's character is named The Architect, and Dave's character doesn't have a name yet, but I've been practicing my voice and doing all of their names. So like, Eris's is like Ziriel, and then Elias is like Elias, and the Architect is like, he doesn't refer to him as the Architect, he just refers to him as Architect, so he's like, Architect, and Heracles. And my character's name is, he has a full title, and he's like you may refer to me as Shipmaster Speculatus or Tech Magi. Hold on. Or Tech Magi Speculatus. His name is Speculatus, which is Latin for scout, because he was sent by his home planet to recover ancient technology that he wants to bring back to the homeworld, and because his homeworld of Martea wants his wants their ancient technology back that they've got scattered through the galaxy via wars and stuff. So he's one of the many scouts, because the whole entire planet worships machinery and the stuff that they build. So they all want their sacred relics back, and he is, basically on a mission to get it all back. He, not all of it, but he needs to get stuff back to his planet. So he's searching, and his kind of side job is like just ferrying people across the galaxy for like money, because he can't function without money, and in trade and stuff. So that's his like gig to make money, while simultaneously looking for artifacts. And probably he's also done some mercenary work, but probably not as much. He's gonna be a fighter and an artificer, and he has a climb speed equal to his walking speed, because he has all those mechanical legs, so he can like go on the ceiling and stuff like a fucking spider. And like he's also got just guns connected to him, and all of his artificer magic, like his dancing light spell, he's just gonna have like a bunch of mechanical skulls with lights embedded in their heads like come out of his cloak, which covers like his machine body, and like those will be his dancing lights, because he doesn't have dark vision. And like he's gonna have a fuck ton of cool stuff that I'm excited for. He's a very steampunky looking character, and he also doesn't like believe. He knows that gods exist, but he doesn't know why people worship them the way they do, because he believes that they're creations of mortals, and they wouldn't be able to exist without sentient material beings, because gods are just creatures made up of thought and psychic energy, like gods of war or something are just like manifestations of like a mortal's are just manifestations of like feelings of war and wrath that just reflect in the realms of thought. And since he thinks that mortals gave birth to gods, that the gods should be worshiping them as the creators, and he kind of loathes people who like it's in the back of his mind, but he doesn't really care. But like he kind of loathes worshipers to gods, but not that much. He just like he'll just be like, he doesn't want to get into conflict all the time, but that's his personal thoughts. He'd much rather worship and put his faith in things that like actually exist on the material plane, which is like the certainty of steel and machinery. And pretty much he knows that as long as you believe in something, that it can be true, which is pretty much how any god works. Like if you believe in yourself, like you just get powers, kind of. So he believes in the material stuff of like real actual stuff. And there's giant mechs on his planet that they build and stuff like that they worship as gods, because like they're just living manifestations of just like machinery and steel and created and stuff like that. And that stuff is where he puts his faith, and that's how he gets stuff like that. That's what he thinks. And like kind of like also he pretty much doesn't have an end to his age. He doesn't age, breathe, sleep, or eat, because he's just been so heavily augmented via like mechanical parts. And he knows that gods sometimes try to intervene with people who extend their life, and he pretty much thinks like I worked for this, so why should I who are you to say like how long I can live if I've augmented my own body by myself, like with my own hard work. If I've done it, then I deserve it, and I can and he can do it. And there's this one line that I've been practicing with him, and it's like, if these so-called gods of death want me dead, then they will have to come and end my life personally, and I will not make it easy for them. So that's how he feels on gods of death and things that artificially things that try to dictate what you can and can't do, especially because he also thinks that gods are just creations of mortals, so who are they to govern over them? So, but yeah, that's my character for the Deep Space campaign, and we're getting ready to do it, and I'm excited. Dave went to Philadelphia over the weekend, and I think went to see a significant other. We've just kind of been speculating about it, but he hasn't really been saying, but we're pretty sure that it's a significant other thing going on. So he went to Philadelphia over the weekend, so we didn't really see him. We played that game of Warhammer after he came back, so that was when we did that. And he got back yesterday, yesterday was Memorial Day, so but yeah, it was a nice 3-day weekend, and I needed that. I needed a break. I was gonna take Monday off anyways if it wasn't Memorial Day, but then it just happened to be Memorial Day and I completely forgot, so I was super relieved that I didn't have to ask my boss to have it off myself. So, it was just nice. Critical Role's coming to an end, so excited about that, but also a little sad because it's been my favorite show to watch, but it's alright. Anyways, I think that's about it. I'll talk to you guys later.